I don't even know where to start this video. I'm so frustrated. I've done videos on this before, but you know, the quality control worldwide is just in the pits, okay? And what really surprises me is some of these parts that claim to be made in Germany, I'm convinced are not. Look at this. Lock cylinder, one piece, made in Germany. I thought, man, this is great. I'm going to order a few of these. But what we're having to do now is we have to check every single part that we get from our suppliers before we ship it out to the customers. I don't know if there's any other companies doing this, because we get a lot of stuff. I'm convinced nobody in the warehouse, nobody upstairs, nobody downstairs, nobody outside has even bothered to check the parts before they ship them out. And I was all excited about getting these tumblers made in Germany, because as you know, most of them are made in China right now. Well, when I got them and I opened them up, the first thing I noticed was the keys are really notchy, and you can feel there's absolutely no lubrication. No lubrication in these things. I think one of them, I couldn't even get the key to turn. Yeah, this one, look at that. Key's locked up. Can you imagine getting this and going out to your old Benz and trying to install it? And this is why when we sell ignition tumblers and ignition lock assemblies, we completely disassemble them. We fix the flaws. That's right, there are flaws internally in these things. We lubricate them with the correct lubricant and then test them quite a bit before we ever ship them out. But I want to show you something else. It's not only the sticking key, but it's actually the quality of manufacturing. You won't believe it when you see this. Okay, take a look at the castings. That doesn't look too bad there. But look at the chrome. Look at this one. Looks like somebody took a grinder to it, and after they ground it off, they just chrome plated it. And look at the cutout for the key. It's not even rectangular. It's like a trapezoid. And then you look at the key, and it looks like somebody ran the key through a belt sander before they plated it. I know some of you are going to say, well, Kent, you're just trying to sell stuff. And that's true, because when we sell something, it's going to work. I would never sell something like you just saw, never. But what we have to go through today to sell quality products is extensive in-house quality control and even fixing problems that came from the factory. And that's true with these steering lock assemblies and these tumblers. We have to take every one apart. Sometimes we have to make internal modifications because the machining is not perfect, and we have to thoroughly lubricate them with a special grease, because I can't believe that this stuff is shipped without any lubricant in it at all. So when you get one of our tumblers, look at the motion. The key goes right in easily, and it just turns smoothly like that. See that? You couldn't even turn the key in some of those tumblers I just showed you. But that is not the way we get it when we order it from our supplier. Some of them we have to return, but the ones we do keep, we take apart, we inspect the internal mechanism, and then we thoroughly lubricate it. So that's how you get that smooth movement like you see here. But lately, you know, I keep telling people, if you just install a tumbler and key assembly, there's no guarantee it's not going to keep sticking, because the problem is in the steering locks. They're just getting too old. And we have learned that most of the wear problem in the mechanism in here is caused by the snapback of the lock when you remove the key. You've probably heard that in your old Benz. You know, when you turn the key off and pull it out, there's a snap. And that happens because when you pull the key out, the lock goes bang into the steering lock mechanism on your steering column. Well, can you imagine after 30, 40 years of bang, bang, bang? Watch what we do is we go in here and we change a few things and we lubricate it so it doesn't bang when you pull the key out. Well, okay, here it is. Watch the movement. The key goes in easily. We don't have to wiggle it and force it in. It turns immediately. There's none of this wiggle, wiggle notch. Watch the steering lock on the end come out. And then when we turn it off, See, you leave the key in, the lock doesn't come out. But as soon as you remove the key, the lock snaps out. So because of what we do to soften the blow in here, our new steering lock assemblies are not going to wear out. But boy, I tell you, if you've got an old assembly and every time you pull the key out it goes bang, that's what's causing the problem today with these steering locks. And like I said, if you just get a new tumbler and put it in, don't expect that's going to solve a sticking or stuck key problem.